a lot of times you can tell that a site is running HTTPS or it's running secure site by looking at the key up here. For example, in Chrome, you can see that it says connection is secure and so forth. And that ideally means, they're running like a secure connection and so forth. Now, it does not mean that this site is actually the best and greatest site. And does that mean this web application you're running is the best and greatest? It's just saying your traffic is protected by TLS. That's about it. It doesn't absolve this website or web application from OWASP top 10 problems such as XSS, cross-site request forgery, all of those things. It doesn't absolve that application. This is not saying, yep, I guarantee that this web application is great. It just means they're running TLS. So note that. Since I talked about TLS, one thing I do want to cover is kind of like the basic flow of the TLS and the TLS handshake. So I talked about going to, say, example.com through your browser, right? Ideally, if we're running a secure HTTPS, which is we're running HTTP over TLS, what happens is you ideally your web browser, let's kind of take that DNS part and all those things up, and that happens. Now we actually know the IP address of the web server we're trying to get to. So once you do that, the browser sends initial requests to, say, example.com. And we'll talk about this. I haven't mentioned kind of this, which is the HTTP method, versions and so forth, but we'll talk about that in a second. And it sends a request to pretty much like example.com's web server.